What's up, guys? This is Return to Tennis. I'm your host, Aaron. Thanks for returning. Happy Friday. I hope the weather where you are is better than it has been here, but it's looking good today. The rest previous days this week, it was horrible. I couldn't even think of getting out. Rain, cold, miserable. I was sent a gift. I received a gift from my wonderful mother-in-law. It's a big surprise. We've got it ready to go. We're going to get out in the courts and hit it today. It'll be the first time we've hit it. I'm very excited to see how it goes. It is a Regna 100. Really would have preferred a 98, but the 98s are kind of hard to find. They only come in a grip 2 or 3, I think, which is a quarter and a 3/8. This is a 3/8. Came in, spec weight is supposed to be 295, showed up at 297. That's within a couple grams. That's pretty standard for Yonex to have that margin. So, with strings, dampener, and an overgrip, leather underneath. I'm going to preserve that leather. It is sitting at 325. Now we've got it up to 325 grams, which is like right in that perfect weight window. We're trying to be under 330. It's right where I need it to be. Some of the other specs, not so much. It runs a RA of 65, which is a little on the higher end of what I prefer right now. Right now I've been very comfortable playing the VCore 95 from 2018. It's a 62. I hit my VCore Pro over the weekend. It's a little heavier, but it's a 62, and it felt great. I hit the E-Zone Tour 98 that I have over the weekend. Hit very nicely. I still can't gel with it. I figured out the problem. It's the balance. Most of the rackets I prefer have a 6-7 points headlight balance or greater, like 10 points headlight. The VCore 98 or the VCore 95 I have, it falls within that realm. It sits at about 332 grams. It's very close to where I want it to be. It's like 7 points headlight. Perfect. 62 RA. The VCore Pro 62 RA, 7 plus points headlight. The problem is it's like 339 grams. A little too heavy. The Yonex E-Zone 98 Tour headlight, yeah, but not a lot. It's only 4 points. It's 4 points headlight, which means after strings and stuff, that's going to shift down. It's not going to be as headlight as I would prefer it to be. The RA is good. The weight was sitting at about 337. A little high, but manageable. But it's the balance. So I need rackets under 330, low RA, like 60, 62 RA, 63, and sitting probably at about 7 points headlight. We're going to see how this feels, because I've heard nothing but great things about both the 100 and the 98. The 98 being the better review to the two. I'm still on the hunt for one of those. I have someone going to Japan in a couple weeks. I'm going to have them hunt for me. This one is sitting at 325. Weight is good. Perfect. RA is a little high. It's a 65. I mean, I'm not going to hit it. Of course I'm going to hit it. I don't care what the RA is, but it may not fall in that window that I like. But the weight is good. The balance is a little heavy. It sits at 5 points headlight. We've added some weight on the handle by adding the overgrip. That's probably going to bump it up a point. If necessary, I can always put lead in the handle to adjust the head the head balance on this. So let's kit out. Let's give it a swing. We have a new string we're testing out today as well. I was given these at a discounted rate because the place that I got it strung wanted some feedback on these strings. They didn't have a lot of people trying them. These are that new Luxilon Eco Power, the environmentally friendly string. I've strung it at 53 pounds with the Eco Power. Supposed to be pretty good spin. We're going to see how it feels. But I'm super excited for this. I'll be hitting this probably over the next couple of weeks, trying to get a really good feel for it. Today, we are just going to get our first impressions. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. First one out the gate. Oh, into the net. I warmed up with it, and it felt great. There we go. That's got a good start. What really impressed me was how easily I was hitting one-handed backhands, like immediately. It just felt really clean, very crisp, clean through the ball, low over the net. It was very easy to control the launch angle with the Regna. If I wanted to hit the ball to clear higher, I could. If I wanted it to stay low, it did. It's a very interesting feel. Forehands, here in a minute we're going to switch over. You're going to get to see its similar results, that I can kind of control how low the ball clears the net and is still in the back court. Some of these are barely like a couple inches over the net as they clear it, and are still landing deep in the back court near the baseline. I was kind of really surprised how easy it was to do that. It's a very unique feeling racket. It's somewhere between an E-Zone 100 and a V-Core Pro. Like, it has some of the power qualities of the E-Zone 100. I wouldn't say it's as powerful, but it's similar. If you want the power, it's there, which helps. You don't really have to throw your body through the shot as much. But at the same time, it has a lot of the control qualities of the V-Core Pro. It's almost like the two-headed baby. Very comfortable. This has a 65 RA, which kind of concerned me, that maybe it was going to be a little rough on my arm, but I didn't really feel it. The racket gives fantastic feedback. If you're a little off the sweet spot, like you're a little off, you're a little high, you're a little low, a little left or right of the sweet spot, you can feel that. Like, okay, I was a little high in the hoop. I can feel it right away, and on the next swing, I can make the adjustment. Conversely, I've been recently playing with the 2018 V-Core 95. Love it. Great control frame. I generate most of my own power with that racket. It's kind of low powered. And I felt that I had pretty good feel with that racket. It was very comfortable, low RA, but I could feel, when I was off with that racket, I could feel it. Now, but having hit the Regna today, I would say the V-Core 95 feels muted by comparison. I think a big difference, a big contributing factor in those differences is that the Regna does not have the VDM technology, which is the vibration dampening mesh. It doesn't have it. It's the one technology that most of the other Yonex frames have that the Regna doesn't. And I was kind of concerned about that was going to result maybe in a jarring sensation in my arm if I was off center. I didn't get any jarring in the arm. It was not uncomfortable or didn't cause any kind of elbow pain, but it very clearly would let me know where I'd hit that ball. Where was I off? I could feel it fairly quickly. Where was I off? Man, I know everyone says that the 98 hits better than the 100. The 100 hits phenomenal. So I can't imagine how good the 98 is. I am definitely going to keep an eye out for one. As I said earlier, this is strung with the new Luxilon Eco Power, which is the environmentally friendly string. I would say it's not soft. I would say it's it's probably mid-range. It's kind of in the middle. I don't find it to be too stiff, but I don't really find it to be extra soft either. It is a hexagon shape. I got really good spin out of it, and it felt really good coming through the ball. Like, I could feel I could feel the ball sinking into the strings. There was good dwell time there. See, look, that's just... But, of course, this is my first time hitting it. This is the first day I've hit the racket ever. So, maybe I'm kind of in a honeymoon period at this point. I am going to continue to hit this racket probably for the next 2+ weeks at least before I do another follow-up review. I am planning to play the racket. I have match play that I'm hoping to do on May 20th. I'm intending to play this frame for those matches. But it's, guys, it is everything everyone said it was. It's an extremely impressive racket. Compared to other Yonex frames, it's a standout frame. We're gonna hit a few serves to finish out. Serves, again, no problems. I found slice serves to be very easy. It was very easy to hit slice right away. I was hitting very solid slice serves pretty quick. I wasn't even trying to swing full on these. I was just trying to make solid connection, and they would fly off the racket. Now I'm just trying to make a nice smooth motion, and the ball would just scream out of there. Flat serves, same results when I actually could hit one flat. It took me a second to try to dial that one in. But flat serves are the same. They come off really quick, very comfortable. I just felt serving with this racket was fairly easy. But it's a winner, guys. I'm really looking forward. I'm hitting this in drills tomorrow. So but that's all I got for you today, guys. May all your returns be for winners, and we're going to have a follow-up soon.